your massive announcement that you teased earlier in the week, where you said, "I am going to do something that will change the face of the American government forever." Here's the exact language of your post that went thermonuclear. "I have an announcement next week that will impact the entire nation. Press conference to be announced soon." Everyone's wondering if it's aliens, but maybe it goes even deeper than that. Congresswoman, can you tell us?
I think it's bigger than that. I think, without getting too much into the details, and the date will be posted soon. You'll find that date for the press conference. I'd actually encourage everyone to tune in, and we're going to be opening it up, if we can, to some independent journalists as well. But I think that for far too long, people have been lied to by their government, and I think the way that you regain trust and you really help restore the nation, and I think bring back not just, I think, hope, but also, and remember, hope is contagious, but you really help it to secure it for future generations. I think that you have to have a fully transparent government, and so I won't get too much more into the details, but we're going to be doing something really big. So I am happy that I was entrusted with this, and I'm going to be doing some good stuff with some incredible people, and I'll leave it at that.
For Bledsoe, who personally witnessed UFOs. So, Chris, the CIA studying you, NASA studying you, the History Channel studying you. Tell Jesse Watters Primetime the truth. You can summon alien orbs.
Well, it's been happening for the last 15 years, and I ask them to come, and they come, and I don't know why, but they do. And I've taken 2,500 videos in the last 24 months, like you're seeing there.
How do you ask them?
I just simply say a prayer. That's all I do, and they come.
And do you
crazy as it sounds? Crazy as it sounds, that's how it happens.
Do you think there might be something wrong with you?
No, I don't think so. I think the government's trying to figure out why this is happening. They have been for quite some time.
How did it start?
Well, it started in 2007. I was down on my luck. I'd lost basically everything. After the World Trade Center disaster, I had 130 houses a year I was building. I had 70 under construction, and Fort Bragg is where I live in that area, and they stopped buying houses, and with interest rates at 8 and 9% on construction money, then it was flying out the window so fast. I just watched it in a slow motion train wreck, and it got so that I couldn't even buy my children lunch at school after being successful for 20 years.
So you were down on your luck.
Yep. And so I was on the Cape Fear River with 3 other guys and my son, and they were fishing. I just took them there. I was contemplating everything. I was just, I was thinking the worst thoughts, and I was crying out to the heavens, whoever's up there, I need help. And that's when I walked around the corner and up to the top of the hill, and these 3 big balls of fire was sitting about 300 yards away. And the next thing I know, I walked back to the fire, and it was close to 4 hours later. And there'd been a manhunt for me, and I had no clue that any more than 20 minutes had passed.
Unbelievable. All right. Well, listen, I hope these things are peaceful, because you were summoning them all over the place. And they look like they're lighting up the sky. God bless you. And just tell them I come in peace.
Well, I've heard plans of 2025 since I met Hal Povenmire in 2008. He told me then that they were going to have disclosure in 2025. That was the plan. Listen, there's a whole lot that I haven't talked about, such as NASA. Why was I at NASA? Why did they get me down there? How did I get into astronaut crew quarters? I got to meet the general. I got a special pin that only certain people have. And they wanted to know from me what, in other words, let's just say, they're just now talking about the plasmoid. Those are the orbs that I interact with. They're the angelic beings because they're not just, there's an intelligence there. It's created, some force created it. They were being harassed. They're astronauts and everybody were being harassed by these orbs and stuff.
You were told that
Yeah,
by
I
Tim?
knew about it way back then.
When he briefed you, when he showed up to your house, how did he introduce himself? Like, what agency did he say he was from?
Showed us all his credentials. National Reconnaissance Office. He had a necklace with badges, credentials, and they were individual.
Wow.
Air Force, CIA, NASA, DOD, Area 51, and more.
If aliens crossed the galaxy in whatever is their spaceship and arrived at Earth just to throw some balloons across North America, I'm thinking, really? Really? We have crowdsourced any possible alien invasion on this Earth because there's 6 billion smartphones in the world and everybody can take a high resolution still frame or video camera. We have 1 million people at any moment who are airborne. We can look out their windows. I need better evidence than just we don't know what it is, therefore it's alien. Our capacity to detect alien life with the crowdsourcing of eyes on Earth tells me that it's less convincing than ever before. Correct.
At one point, you had said that there has been harmful activity or aggressive activity. Has any of the activity been aggressive, been hostile in your reports?
I know of multiple colleagues of mine that got physically injured. And the activity, and
By UAPs or by people within the federal government?
both.
Okay, so there has been activity by alien or non-human technology and or beings that has caused harm to humans.
I can't get into the specifics in an open environment, but at least the activity that I personally witnessed, and I have to be very careful here because they tell you never to acknowledge tradecraft, right? So what I personally witnessed myself and my wife was very disturbing.
The Pentagon says mysterious drones spotted over New Jersey recently are not from a foreign group or government. The FBI is investigating sightings of dozens of them spotted flying over the state at night in recent weeks. The Pentagon spokesperson also denied a claim made on Fox News by Republican New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew. He claimed the drones were from a mothership from Iran that is, quote, off the east coast of the United States of America. The Pentagon spokesperson said there is no truth to that.